Hey all, Jason here, local tech experts with another build for you. Mind the mess, this is another client build, so I haven't cleaned up for this video, so I'm trying to get this out the way as quickly as possible. So the last two, this one and the last one, would have both been client builds, which is nice because I get to work with more up-to-date parts. Bought myself an electric screwdriver finally. I had a few comments like, why don't you use one? And I need to get some magnetic tips for it though, but yeah, so here we have the DeepCool CH160, little ITX build. I forgot to plug it in. Here we go, I'll plug it in. So it's a bit of an unusual build. Mind my dogs as well. Bit of an unusual build, it's got a nice handle on the top, so it's sort of portable. Little ITX build. We'll get into the case and part breakdown and see you guys at the end. See ya! I've got the CH160 here. Haven't taken it out of the box yet, literally just went and picked it up. It's a DeepCool one. It's from the CH line. I've built into the CH line of cases before. I didn't realize they did a ITX version, but here we go. So this is a build for, I mentioned before, this is a build for a client that's done a few builds with me, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so what have we got here? Nice little ATX case. It's got a handle on the top. Obviously this is my first impression, so bear with me while I work out how to take this thing apart. It's got two screws on the back here, which I'm thinking is for the glass panel. They're recessed screws, so they're not thumb screws. So definitely have to make sure to keep those ones. Yeah, it slides back. Long side panel here. As with most of these ITX cases now, they use SFX power supplies. So once you take that panel off, it's pretty bare bones in there. It doesn't look like there's anything on the back there. So you've got a headphone, USB-C, two USB 3s, power button. Looks like there's a space for a fan there in the front, kind of. I've got no accessories with this, so it's just come like this. Yeah, that fan mount on the front looks weird because it's just half. It's just only two screws for it. I'll take that off and have a look properly because it does have a couple of screws there. So it's saying it's got an icon for a screwdriver to take these ones off as well. Let's see what that does. Thinking that probably slides. Lifts. Anyway, around the back, got some tie-offs here, 3 slots, obviously because it's ITX. Let's see if this panel comes off as well, back panel. I do enjoy doing ITX builds. They're a little bit more challenging and I just like the form factor really. Yeah, so this comes off and there's literally no room for cable management in the back here. It's very flat in the back there. I don't think I was supplied any fans. When I go through the part checklist, I'll have a look, but if there's no fans, I might message the guy and ask him if he minds if I install some fans. Just some black fans. Now I've undone those 4 screws, the top comes off. There's some mesh on the top there. Yeah, so is some room for fans in the top here, some 120s. But like I said, in the front, I'd like to see a spot for a 140 there, but there's only one side of it for mounting. That's a little bit strange. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, there it is in its bare frame. Get rid of this cable tie. So like I said, IOs, so that's to route from your power supply. Normally that's attached. I'm gonna have to work out that. I might have to, because there's no manual or anything, I might have to look up. Obviously this part's supposed to protrude from somewhere. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to consult the manual on that one. Obviously that's the power socket where your power cord goes in, and that side goes into your power supply. But I'm not seeing anywhere on the case where it's supposed to protrude out. Unusual. It is very unusual. Normally you'd see it on the back somewhere, unless you're supposed to just route it out through the cable. Like the cable sits outside of it. Alright guys, so in terms of parts on this one, we've got a B550M ITX board. It's an AM4 board. We've got 32 gigs of RAM there, 1 terabyte NVMe drive. We've got a Ryzen 7 5700 X3D. That's a very nice CPU there. 850 watt small form factor power supply, big old cooler. This is a RX 6800, so quite a beefy card to be going into an ITX build. It should be a fun one. I'll get this board together and get into the build. Cheers guys. So finished guys, you could have seen that was quite a jigsaw puzzle to get that all in there. That cooler is no joke, that Cougar something, would have seen it in the parts breakdown, but that is a serious cooler on there. I managed to get the RX 6800 in there. It was a bit of a jigsaw puzzle getting it all in there. I had to basically put the graphics card in first and then put the cooler back on. All in terms of cabling, it's not too bad. There's a lot of space there, but I was hoping to get another fan in there, but with the cabling and the cooler, the size of that cooler and the cabling, I'm not able to get one in there unfortunately. But I basically clipped all the cables to the bottom, so I took the mesh out as well. So I think it turned out alright. Nice little machine. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.